if the range cooperates. And,
hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the Kerbal space program. That's right, we're going to be doing some more science today. And you know what? I've been really wondering what I was going to do for this episode, because I've got like about 3 or 4 different things that I really want to go and do. I want to go and launch a new refueling station around Kerbal. Potentially get another one around Moon and Minmus. What else? I also want to go and extend potentially the base, the Moon base Alpha. That wants to get extended. What else? Oh yeah, the science station that we've got. I wanted to go and send that around Minmus, because we've virtually got most of the biomes from the Moon, and even if we haven't got all of them, I don't know where the rest of them are. So yeah, that'll be useful to go and do. So like I said, I've got a bunch of things that I need to go and do. Not only that, but I also need to go and start working on space planes at some point. Speaking of space planes, I better go and upgrade the runway, because I was always wondering why I couldn't actually go and make bigger vehicles, and I thought it was a limitation of the spaceplane hangar, until I realised it was actually the runway. So we'll go and upgrade that. There we go. Runway's at grade 2. I mean, theoretically, yeah, that's almost nothing. Let's go and just upgrade that all the way to max. There we go. So that's fully upgraded. So we're not going to be having any size restrictions on our ship, on our planes and so on. We'll have parts limits and so on, but we won't have any weight or size limits, so that's going to be good. But yeah, so after talking to a couple of people on TeamSpeak, I kind of decided that I'm going to go and extend the Moon base. And in order to do this, I've decided that the next pieces that we send up, I'm not going to be sending up the same way we did last time. I mean, we are going to send them up the same way, but instead of it being a... I'm thinking instead of it just having the rockets attached to the base part itself, I'm actually going to go and make a sky crane. So this is something I saw on Kerbal Space Command, and I really liked the design. So that's what we're going to go and do. We may modify the design a touch because I didn't like certain things that he was doing, but we're going to go and keep a bunch of themes here. Now what do I want? I want structural? No. Actually, come to think of it, I need a core, don't I? I do. Where am I going to put that? I have a suspicion I know where I'm going to put it. Let's get rid of you first. So pods, because we've only got this smallish core at the moment, which is perfectly fine. We're going to go and do that. So what do we want? Excuse me. We want some structural components. Plonk you on top, like so. Now we'll get the fuel tanks. So here we go. We'll get you. And then after the other side of you, we will get coupling. There we go. That's all nice and good. So that's awesome. Not only that, but we are going to go and do something similar to what our friend over in Kerbal Space Command did, Ruben, I believe his name is. We're going to go and plonk that one on there. Go for another structural piece, one of these. Plonk that there, maybe 2 of them. Yeah, I think that'll do good. And then another coupling, like so. Look at that. A lovely little piece to actually go and connect pieces to, which we can then go and dump when we need. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Now let's go and see what we can do with the auto strut on this one. So that's heaviest piece, root part, grandparent part. There we go, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, awesome. Now, more structural. Where are you? There you are. So we want some of these struts. Yeah, we want 4 of them, I believe. We could go for 3, but 4 is better because overall we're going to be getting much more lift out of this. And as for the... No, we don't want engines yet. We want these. And there we go. Can we actually... Nah, it is like that. Okay. That's fine. Let's go and center these. There we go, that's looking much better. Now what I am going to go and do though is I am going to sink this in a touch and sink that in one. There we go. Just because it looks a bit neater to me. So that's what we're going to go and stick with. We also going to need some battery power and some RCS. So batteries. What do I want? Let's just stick with some standard batteries, I think. But what we want here is another decoupler thing. Payload, structural. Again, we want one of you. No, you're not going up there. You're going there. There we go. All good. Right, now power. Where are you? There we are. Yep, that's looking nice. That's going to keep us up with power. And potentially have a couple down here, although we'll keep this to 4. Just so that we've got a much better angling for our power generation. That's going to be much nicer. And we're going to want another coupling. But this one, no, don't want you. This one, I'm actually going to go and have... No, there we go. There we go. We'll have that one, because this is the one for connecting to the station. We're not going to have anything else connected up there, so this is going to be fine. But now we need some thrusters. Where are we? Not sure which ones I want to go for. Whether I want to go for the Terriers. Because I somehow don't think that these are going to have quite enough thrust on them. I'm kind of guessing that I might want to go and put the swivel mounts on instead. I suspect that's actually going to work a lot better. Because that's going to give us a lot more thrust and a lot more manoeuvrability. I've just noticed as well we don't have any reaction rings. No, that's not what I want. So, let's move you down. Up. No. Alright, fine. Move you up. There we go. Now we can put a reaction ring in. Much better. So that's going to help us doing manoeuvrability, and the centre of mass is not far off that. Then again, it's going to be, the centre of mass is going to be much lower because we're going to actually have a payload underneath. So that's great. Now all we need is some batteries, because we still haven't put those on yet. I'm going to go for some smallish batteries, because we don't need anything too big. And I believe we only need a couple of these. And I'm only putting 2 on because I want to balance this. So let's get you up in there, where you're out the way. We also want some RCS on here. RCS. We want some tanks first. Now I think that's going to be a little bit too big for our RCS needs. So let's plonk a couple of these on. Again, we're only going to need 2. And I'm also going to go and move this up inside here so it's out the way. So that's nice. All nice and well inbuilt, but we're also going to need some of these. Now these are going to stay as 4s, so let's go and drop you there. In fact, I'm actually going to go and move this a tad down to about there. That's looking good, and I'm also going to go and put some actual struts in here. So we're going to go and attach struts from there to about, let's go for the cross piece there. There we go, that looks nice. There we go, I think we're completely done. Let's see, we've got about 2,700 delta V, so that's more than sufficient, or at least should be, to get down to the surface of the moon and then go and fly off again and redock with the orbital station. So that should work quite nicely. The only thing is, I've just realised I actually need to go and put some RCS ports on there, because I'm not going to forget these. And let's put them about down here. About there. A bit closer to the centre of mass. So that's going to help with the docking. Now then again, this is actually going to be have a lot less fuel in. So centre of mass drops that way. Okay, fine. That's fine. This is going to work quite nicely. And I don't believe we need anything else. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, okay, so what do we need? we need to go and attach this. Although, first of all, let's go and save this. I'm probably spelling crane wrong. Well, no, apparently that is actually the correct way of spelling it. It just doesn't look right to me. Although I have actually gone and misspelt sky, and I am a complete idiot for that. But I am dyslexic, so forgive me on that one. There we go. Sky crane, I actually realised there. So save, and what we want is to open. And we've got a couple more pieces we want to go and send up to Moonbase. Because I've got a couple of pieces I already made. So we've got Moonbase Part 4, that's going to go up last though, we don't need that yet. What I'm thinking potentially is Part 3, the third part I made, is probably going to be the next one to go, and that's the wrong way around. Let's plonk that down. And what we're going to do is... why can't I do this? Alright, okay. So, that one, that one. There we go. Perfect. So that's how we do it. So that has now gone and joined there, but we're also going to be able to go and detach this without having anything left on the base. So that's awesome. This thing is very, very useful. So that's great. Now this is going to be our little ore hopper. So it's the drill and the ore hopper. We shouldn't need any more power for this because we've already got two... well, we've already got two giant solar panels up there, so this should be enough just to run these drills. I'm hoping that the addition of this battery is going to be enough to keep it going. If not, we'll just make another node with some more battery power attached to it and send that up. So yeah, that's this going to be sent up. After this, we're going to have to go and, we're basically just going to have to go and get this landed right next to the base, and then go and work on getting some something put together so we can actually go and connect the base together. But I've already got a plan for that, so we're going to go and do that after. But right now, we need to go and send this up. So here we go. Where are we? Station lifter. There's base lifter. There we go. Here's the base lifter. That's already sorted, although the fairings are not done properly, so I'll just remake the fairings. So, build fairings. Yeah, it's going to have to go out to about here, I suspect. Okay. No, yeah, there. Right, let's see. We need to get this to about, yay. There we go. Look at that. Giant fairing for a big thing up here. So that's great. We're going to have to strut this down, though. So what I'm thinking is... because that's going to wobble like nobody's business. Because it's only strutted together itself up there. So what I'm thinking is... actually, that needs to start retracting as well. Alright, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I am thinking... here we go. Let's get these. Connect from there to there. And then from the other side, from here to there. That should be sufficient to keep this stable. If not, we can auto strut this in en route to the moon. So all we've got left to do now is to launch this into orbit. I've got to say, that was very efficient. Look at this. We've got a massive burn around here. So all we're going to need to circularize is a very small burn indeed, I think. Look at that. 13 seconds to circularize. That is not bad. And looking at our electrical charge, we're in no danger of running out of power anytime soon. So we've only just started actually eating into our power. And we've got well over 4,000, well, a good chunk over 4,000 electric charge. Which is great. The only thing I kind of realised is I don't actually have a antenna. on my lifter, although that shouldn't be a massive problem. But we're coming up on our well, not our drop point, we're coming up on our burn point. And we're going to be burning from about 7 seconds, so about now. And this will be quick, easy, nice, well done to go and circularize. There. Now we are circularized. Look at that. That is awesome. And now what we've got to go and do is remove that and actually go and plot our route over to the moon. And there we go. Look at that. Let's go and see if we can get a better... Let's try there. Because I want to see if I can burn as little... There we go. There we go. That is just a minor one, but I'm going to extend it out a little bit just because I want a little bit more time around the influence of the moon. Because I'm going to go and edit this on the way there. So yeah, we've got another burn in about 4 minutes. So let's go and point towards that. And basically just go and speed up a little bit. Because if I just click that, that'll take us to 3 minutes. Now, right now, I'm planning to actually go and dump our fairings. There they go. Oh, isn't that so pretty? I like that. And then we've got a short while until we've got to go and actually burn. So again, we're burning for 1 minute 11 seconds, so we're going to be burning from about 36 seconds or so. So I'm just making sure that we're facing the right direction. Pointing is what I was trying to say, but I ended up pulling a bit of a porky pig there. So there we go. Perfect time to start. Let's have a look at the map. We're moving our periapsis back to us, which is fine. And let's just go and speed forward until we get to our encounter. And there we go, we're now perfectly circularized around the moon. We are orbiting over the top of our moon base, and all we've got to do now is go and get ourselves down onto the surface. Now this is something I've never attempted before, and I'm rather curious as to whether or not I'm going to be able to pull it off. Let's go and see. So what I'm thinking is add a maneuver here. Bring this down to about to about so. That should work. I'm not 100% certain. Let's actually warp over to it and see how far this thing rotates around. No, that's still looking good, actually. Yeah, that looks like that is basically what we're going to need. Because I want to leave us a bit of leeway so that we can kind of pinpoint our accuracy actually getting down there. It's a good thing we actually put a lot of lights on the moon base, so that's awesome. Right, I was soon pointing the right way. There we go. So let's speed this up a touch. It's only going to be a 1 second burn, so we can basically warp straight to this. And we'll just burn from now. Oh no, don't tell me I've got no... Yep, I've got no connection. This is going to be fun. Oh well, we should hopefully regain connection fairly soon. At least I hope so. Let's see, we should hopefully gain connection from Relay 2. Again, we're still not got any connection at all. There we go, we've now got connection. That's good. So, yep. Where is the base anyway? There it is, right below us. That's it, I'm pointing the wrong way, aren't I? Right, okay, so that's that section dropping off. That is not going the right way. So it's retrograde we want. So it looks like we're going to have to go and really kind of work on this. I'm going to have to do something a little bit more about this. You know what, let's actually go and add those down there. That's really going to help. And let's see what we're on at the moment. Oh shoot. There we go. That was way a bit more of a burn than I was originally expecting. So let's just fix that a little bit. Yep, that's looking a lot better. And what we can do now is we can actually go and siphon all the fuel out from that one and into these. Now, which one was the one? No, it's this one, is it? Yes, okay. So out, out, get all the fuel out of here. Because otherwise I'm concerned that I might not have enough fuel to actually go and rendezvous with the station. I don't want to have that problem. Because if that's the case, then I'm going to have to send down a bunch of temporary sky cranes. I don't want to do that. There we go. Awesome. So now we can just go and jettison that off because we no longer need it. Hopefully that's not going to go and hit the base. There we go. So we've now gone and set our target. Now let's have a look. We are still coming down around the base. So this is awesome. So let's just go and speed this up a touch. Now I'm just slowing this down a little bit to try and make it so that we are actually going to land closer to the base. So as soon as we get further down, we need to do the burn to actually go and land. So let's get the landing gear out. And there goes the fuel tank that we jettisoned earlier. So it's nice to know we've got a rough guide from how far we are from the ground. And let's see, I think now should be sufficient to do that. And now we can go and start aiming towards the actual base itself. Look, now we can actually see the lights from our base, and this is awesome. We've actually got our shadow around the base. So this is awesome. What I'm thinking, though, is, again, because it's only so that we actually need these to be roughly in the same area, preferably within a kilometre of each other. So this is looking good so far. Yep, this is looking very, very nice. Now, like I said, hopefully we're going to have enough fuel to actually get back from the surface. That was a little bit more thrust than I was intending. But if worse comes to worse, we can actually go and send something else up here, temporary, and go and actually refuel this. Because that's the next piece I'm actually going to send up, is the ability to actually go and... well, I'm actually going to send a Convertitron up. That's the next thing I'm going to send. And here we go. We should be landing very nicely. It's a very comfortable speed. There we go. We are docked. Well, docked. Well, landed. There we go. Just quickly turned on the... Uh-oh. Yeah. I quickly turned on the RCS just to... just to allow this to kind of right itself. Because if I didn't, it would have... well, it would have fallen over. And we don't want that. Now, how much delta V have we got left in the vessel? We've currently got... 884 meters per second of delta V. I suppose we've actually got more because we can technically go and decouple this off the top. So I suspect we've probably got enough to go and redock, I suspect. I'm not sure. We'll do a quick save, which I haven't really done this entire trip up here, which I really should have done, but oh well. So let's go and do that. We will decouple node and start going. Yes, because we've now got much more delta V. So we'll do that, and then we'll go and set... Where are you? Here you are. Set as target. Alrighty. So I'm trying to remember. I do believe it's possibly this way. We need to start rotating. I think. Let's see. We'll do that, so I've not used that much. But yes, that is actually the correct way we need to go. So let's go and point prograde, although it's a little bit off, but that's fine. And this is going to allow us to go and get a intercept with Moonbase. Sorry, Moon Station even. There we go. So that's that. In fact, let's actually just go and go a little bit beyond. Let's do that. Okay, so now what we can do is get our descending node here and go and potentially get ourselves an intercept. Although we don't want to do that much, so I think that is going to be fine for now. So then after that we can go and work on getting ourselves an intercept. 0.2 of a kilometre, that's not bad. I'm not going to do anything lower than that because at that point I start risking crashing into the station, and I don't want that. So that's great. We're going to warp over to our node. So thankfully we only have to pass around once. And this is actually, this crane, sky crane is actually classed as a lander. Technically it's not, but I don't think there's any kind of better classification for it really. And this itself is only going to be a 1 second burn, so we can get as close to this as we can and not have to worry about overshooting. But again, we're going to have to do this very, very carefully. And as soon as we get to about there, I'm going to go and get rid of this. Have a look at our intersect over there and watch it go down manually. There we go, 0.3. I overshot just a tad, but we can actually go and fix that with RCS. There we go. So that's awesome. Now all we need to do is go and get here. So warp there, retrograde to target, and then yeah, we should have more than enough delta V to go and dock. So we've still got 384 meters per second left to go. Now where is our target? Where are you? There you are. Alright, awesome sauce. So let's warp until they're a bit closer. That was a little bit much. A little bit too much for burn there. So let's point towards the target now and just start coasting over gently. Now we are going to have to go and dock this on the opposing side to our lander right now. So we're just going to go and cruise past just a touch. Now we should be coming up fairly close there, so we're almost facing the right way. The thing is, I need to go and actually target this a little bit more accurately. Now let's see. Yeah, that's the wrong way, is it? No, it's the right way, I think. Because here, we need to go and get the green cross right over the centre. I'm still trying to work this out. How much RCS we got left? We got enough monopropellant left, we're good. Actually, maybe a little bit more down. There we go, we should be good. So now we can just start cruising in to go and dock. Now there appears to be a tiny amount of drift. There we go, we've righted it. Now this is going to be interesting. We've got to be careful with our solar panels. But this should go and dock us all nice and flush. There we go, look at that, perfect. Yeah, we've got the sky crane all nice and docked, and we can actually just go and refuel it. Let's move you up there so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And it would help if I was holding the right key. There we go, all nice and refueled. Actually get rid of you now as well. And he is nice and all ready to come and get our next module to go and drop down at Moonbase. And here we go, we're coming down, but it looks like we're going to be having a bit of an issue with how much delta V we've got left in order to get back. I don't think I've got quite enough fuel for this. So this is going to be interesting. Perhaps we'll have to just go and crash this sky crane and get a better one next time. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we burn too much fuel in this thing. I mean, we've got to get close to the deck. Just got to get fairly close. Be careful with what we're doing. We should be able to land on the legs on this thing as long as we're not going too fast down. There we go. So we can drop those off. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We were good. We were good. Oh, boy. That scared me a little bit there. Uh-oh. And I've just noticed that our movers are actually moving. And they're not supposed to be. So, yeah. What we can do is we can go and decouple. And decouple. So that's fine. Because there we go. Look at that. We've actually got our little movers. And those are awesome. Although I realise I'm actually going the wrong way around, apparently. There we go, control from there. That's working much better. There we go, get that out the way. And this is actually going to go and allow us to go and drag our newly acquired pieces of our base over towards our base. Although I'm going to leave this one here for the moment. So let's go and connect our two little movers together. There we go. Let's turn the brakes off. Now we can go over here and actually start connecting the base together. So this is going to be awesome. So we've got the Convertitron and we've got this one over here. So actually this is actually quite good. Because we don't need to worry about this overly. Because we're going to go... Uh-oh. A little bit too fast. Yeah, we got to be careful with this. So you know what, I'm going to do a quick save. I can't quick save while moving on the surface. Okay, fine. We'll stop. Just to go and please you. So come on, there we stopped. F5, there we go, quick saved. And let's go and grab this and move it over to the main base. Now I don't suspect we're going to be able to grab it with the docking ports because I suspect our docking ports are going to be a little bit too low. Well, we can go and check, but I seriously doubt it. Yeah, docking ports are going to be too low. So that's fine. So brakes on. We're going to go and undock. And again, we need to go and control from here because this is rather annoying. All we can do is we can actually use the claw for the first time. So arm the claw. Claw is armed, sir. And we'll just go and connect to this. We'll actually go and turn on SAS because this is going to help. Especially when we go and connect. Right, I just need to be a bit careful with how we're going because I'm trying to line this up perfectly. And we'll just go and go bunk. There we go. Awesome. Now we don't want you yet. We don't want you. We want you. So. Control from here. Arm the claw. Turn off your brakes. Let's go and connect to the other side. And this is going to allow us to drive the base. Although we're going to have to be very careful with this. Bonk. There we go. Look at that. So let's quick save again. And retract the landing gear. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Alright, control from there. Brakes off. And let's go and get ourselves moving. We'll turn the lights on as well. Like I said, we're going to have to be very careful because I don't want to tip this thing over. But we should have a good enough centre of mass. A low enough centre of mass because these things are empty. So we should be good. And I did realise I actually forgot to put some docking legs on the sides of this one, but doesn't matter. It's perfectly fine. Now I wonder whether or not we're actually going to be able to drag that thing over with the sky crane still attached. And if that's actually a possibility, that's going to be hilarious. And very useful. actually. Alright, set as target. Yeah, this is the bit where it's a little bit fiddly. There we go. Look at that. So that's going to allow us to extend the legs. On this side of the base. And there we go. We can now go and... is it free pivot? No, lock pivot. Okay. Release. There we go. That is epic. Now we're going to have to go and release from here as well. Brake on. Now look at that. That is awesome. Now we're going to have to go and grab that one. Ah, damn it. It keeps doing this. It keeps turning me around. So control from here. There we go. This is why we need a driver in these things. I can't be bothered to get one out though. Actually, you know what? Yes, I can. This is going to be infuriating otherwise. There we go. Board. Perfect. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Right, brakes on, brakes off. So let's go and disarm the claw. And head over here. Well, here we go. We're coming up on this one. But this one, we can actually go and dock sideways. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go and undock. Quickly swap over to that one. Put the brakes on. And swap back. There we go. Now what I'm thinking is we're going to go and disarm that claw. And arm that one. I mean, theoretically, we may... I doubt it, though. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. Almost. That's awesome. Alright, okay. So, where are we? Here we go. Brakes off. Arm side claw. And again, we're going to control from here. Now, unfortunately, this claw is on the opposite side, which is fine, because we're eventually going to be controlling it from the side with our Kerbal. So this is not going to be a massive issue. Now, we can actually go and just connect this up any which way we want. So it's not a massive problem. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's great. First of all, a quick save. Just to make sure this is actually going to work. So let's go and retract. SAS is on. Ha! Although I've just realised that on this thing it actually says we've started constructing our first moon base. So we've got 3 science for that, 6 reputation, and just shy of 40,000 credits. That's not bad. Like I said, this is going to take a while to get over there, just because we're toting this big behemoth on top. But it's we kind of need to, because we don't have enough fuel to go and get back to the station. So this is kind of a necessity. Actually, you know what? I just realised that all I need to do is go and set control from the point there. So that would actually go and stop us. Now we have to be a bit careful here. Yeah, okay, good. Ooh, there we go. Don't need the RCS. We'll just turn this around a touch. So set as target. Control from here. There we go. Look at that. That is awesome. Now we're going to have to go and extend all these legs now. I'm doing them all individually because I don't trust actually pressing that and then pressing it again. There we go. Look at that. So now what we can do is release, disarm, and there we are. Look at that. That is our moon base, somewhat constructed. Now we're going to need to go and get some fuel tanks up here fairly soon. Let's say leave seat. So now we can go and decouple that node. We don't need that anymore. So that thing's just a piece of rubbish now. So now, let's see. Deploy drill. I haven't actually set these to... oh boy. Okay, that was a bit of a fatal design flaw. Yeah, this is not exactly gone to plan. Oh well, I'm probably gonna have to send up another one of those and replace it. But that's fine, that's fine. I wanted to replace this in the future anyway because I want to get a slightly better version. There we go. But overall, this is looking quite nice, even if it is not working as intended. So yeah, these are going to have to get moved much further up. Either that'll be replaced with a bunch of smaller drills. So we're going to have to go and see. Right, how much ore are we getting? Not a lot. Alright, time to go and just mine as much ore as we can. And look at that. That is actually allowing us to go and refuel our lander. That is awesome. So I'm really happy that we don't have to go and send this thing back up again. Although it does seem that we don't quite have enough, we don't actually have anywhere near enough electric charge to go and power this base throughout a night cycle. Not for mining and not for making fuel. So this is going to be interesting. There we go. We've just lost the light. So as you can see, our power is dropping down very quickly. So I think one of the next nodes that we're going to have to send up, along with something to go and replace this section, which, like I said, I was going to go and do anyway. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Like it if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. And if you wouldn't mind, please go smash that bell icon, join the notification squad. It really helps me out. You have absolutely no idea how much that does. And anyway, you'll never... And not only that, you won't miss any videos from me. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Commander Chaos War from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, are epic. I will see you soon. Until next time, my fellow Kerbal Nuts, keep flying and stay shiny.